matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Florida State's offense will take the field first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Off the play fake on first down. The sure hands, it's Moulton. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're working that left side. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw it again. Makes the catch. It's Gibson.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date.
Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there. That time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
He's got it out. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often.
To the end zone, and it's picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. Finding open areas. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He is so dangerous once he gets the ball in his hands, and it makes me think back to old great Seminole running backs like Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor, a guy that I used to play against. How about Dalvin Cook even? Just guys that could make the first guy miss, and then they were able to just explode and burst and take it the distance. This guy right here, he is a unique talent.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Gibson. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. That's caught, it's hooked. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Seminoles will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So Clemson's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really...
It's a running room. He's at the 40. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 30. put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Makes the grab. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. When you break into the top 5, halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any training. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
You know, I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back. I'm not sure that's exactly who the ball was intended for. He had another open target on the other side of the field that he just missed.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice. Touchdown, Tiger! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. The screen, and watch out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hayes. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quickly complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They might want to find a way to put it in drive and go forward. It's 3rd and 16. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got a man. It's Moulton. There he goes. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Noles will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. He rifles one deep down the middle. Makes a grab deep. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. From the gun, the running back has it. It's loose. Bounced right back to them. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And the Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now, guys, when you're talking about Clemson, I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive line. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Working that left side now. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Touchdown, Clemson! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They'll line up to go for 2.
When you're trying to throw the ball down from the 1-yard line, it's going to have to be a bang-bang play, right? Quarterback making a quick read, getting it out quickly, receiver being ready for it. All 3 of those things happen for the offense, scoring that touchdown.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Moulton. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Back to pass, it's Applewhite. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll try the right side. He'll push his way out to the 38, pick up a 3. Let's take a second and talk. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back, gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like him.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He's into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 47. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. On the move at the 30. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do here.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points.
He's loose. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the D deny them on second and goal. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Quick strike complete.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
That's reeled in. It's Washington. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Seminoles will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man.
He's going to fire deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Clemson will send the punt team out. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air. It's Applewhite. They'll run the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Noles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for room. It's Moulton. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got it in the middle. It's Gibson. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Seminoles will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to take a shot on second and short. Looking for a deep man. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And obviously, this is one of the best offense.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. It's on target and complete. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Washington. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Wants to keep it in the air. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Cheek. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Caught near the sticks. It's Cheek. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. And the Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's looking to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Tigers. Fit it in the window for the score. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you deal with this guy. He fits that Clemson quarterback mold.
That's what stinks. So, yeah, I got to come up and worry about his legs and make sure I bring a safety down to be aggressive in stopping this Clemson running attack, and then he throws it over my head. So tough to defend when you get all the speed, the running game going, the tempo, and then a quarterback that can run and throw. Good luck.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Moulton. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Moulton. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Finds his man. It's Hayes. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. The Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Pulls it in. It's Washington. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
Clemson set up with another 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Cheek. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 6th play of the drive coming up. To the air on 2nd down. He wants to take the top off. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way. And you know the quarterback, he's got like a sonar on him. He's always aware of where he is, and I like the idea. I'm going to keep throwing this guy the football and see if he can get another touchdown.
Fires to the tight end. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Offense is stopped. Will be returned for down.
Wants to throw. It's Sperry. Catch in the middle. It's Denson. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The play action fake. Zings it complete to the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. Got room to work. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. DB's right up on the receivers. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Tackled there by the defense. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the...
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
Everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Ripping off a good chunk inside their 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And he'll hold it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. With that last score, things comfortable here in the 4th as they are headed to a 7-1 record. And with that touchdown, I would say this one is out of reach.
It is out of reach. A lot of coaches pull their starters, start to build some of that depth, put some other guys in. But listen, keep playing, keep executing. Their job is stopping.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield at Sperry. It's complete to the right. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Noles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds this big tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's third down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but